Namaste. You are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, we wished for the wedding to conclude without hindrance. Today, you will hear Rasheel's terrifying horror. The villain of her past, Jed, has arrived in town. Alka Mam's swift, confidential, and Saraswati-like solution, and the union of souls with my 7 circumambulations. Plus, the full story of Rasheel's past that was hidden from everyone. Jed's arrival and Rasheel's fear. Terrible anxiety. Rasheel came to meet me, but she was panting as if she had run for miles. Reason: she saw Jed at a tea stall on the way. Fear of disclosure. Rasheel was in panic. She feared that Jed, having failed in his motives, would now reveal her past during the wedding. Mother's swift action. I immediately called Alka Mam. Her order came in a grave voice: Vani, keep Rasheel at your house, stay inside until my next instruction. I will arrange everything. Mother's Saraswati solution. Security circle. Alka Mam sent the superintendent of police's red beacon car and called us to her home. She locked us in her chamber with Parag and Swapnil. Utmost secrecy. Mother spoke to the deputy commissioner and set up surveillance in plain clothes. She assured us that Jed would be dealt with only after being driven out of the city, so no one could link him to us. My faith. I felt Mother is Saraswati. Except for her desire to marry my papa, no task of hers remains incomplete. 7 vows and the union of souls. Unhindered wedding. Due to Mother's solution, there was no sign of Jed, and all the week-long wedding ceremonies were completed according to rituals. Life partners again. After taking the 7 vows around the fire, Swapnil and I have once again become life partners in this birth. The tradition of our souls walking together in changing forms has been ensured. Jed's incomplete story revealed. Rasheel's revenge. 5 days after the wedding, Mother called us to her room and told the full story of Rasheel's past. After Rasheel escaped, Jed lay injured and, upon recovery, had vowed not to leave Rasheel alive. Jed's madness. When Jed learned Rasheel was in India, he set off on a bike with a dangerous resolve. Despite reaching near Alka Mam's house, he couldn't find Rasheel. Clash with police. One day, traffic police stopped him. In an attempt to flee, he injured a policeman. Jed hid his bike behind a tree to dodge them, but when he thought he was safe, he stopped at a roadside eatery for a full meal. And right there, 2 policemen were standing beside his cot. Will Jed be caught now? And will Rasheel's past be buried forever? Shadow of the past, unbreakable bond of love, and the start of a new life, in Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 70, Shadow of the Past, Jed's Terror, and Mother's Saraswati solution. Calling the next day, Rasheel told me, she is coming to meet me. Her plan is, we will talk a lot like before. Leaving Parushni with Parag, Rasheel came to my house. At that time, she is extremely nervous. She is panting as if she has run for miles. I got worried. Just an hour ago she was full of excitement, talking to me on the call. What happened in this short time that she is so frightened? I held her by the shoulders and led her to my bed. I made her lie down there. I felt she couldn't speak. I ran to the kitchen and brought a glass of water. Helping her sit, I leaned her against the headboard. I put the glass to her lips. She gulped and drank the entire glass of water. Her breathing seems controlled now. Are you not feeling well? I asked while massaging her chest slightly. Vani, just now when I was coming here, I saw Jed at a tea shop at one place. Rasheel is drowned in deep concern. How can this be? Are you sure it wasn't an illusion? Did he see you? I can't believe it. No Vani, it is him. I was in the car and the windows were up, so I don't think he was able to see me, Rasheel informed. I don't think this is a coincidence. Surely the information of you being in Jalandhar has reached him. He also seems to have found out that you are here. His purpose for being here doesn't seem good. I must tell ma'am right now. Saying this quickly, I decided and connected the call on mobile. Rasheel sat stunned. As soon as I got an answer on the call, I told ma'am everything.
Vani, you keep Rasheel at your house. No need to open the door even if someone comes. Both of you stay inside until my next instruction. I will manage everything. Then I'll talk to you. Ma'am's voice is grave but she sounds fearless to me.
The call has ended. Our plan to talk remained aside. I am giving courage to Rashil. I am trying to explain to her that nothing is going to go wrong. Vani, Aunt has very wisely hidden all the things about my past from everyone. Let it not happen that now, when all relatives and acquaintances are going to gather, everyone finds out due to some act of this man, who failed in his motives. She is a brave, sick girl but scared of the prospect of infamy. Rashil, mother will fix everything. You know her. I have faith in ma'am. I think this problem has arisen due to the grand event at our house in Jalandhar, Rashil is saying while guessing. Just then ma'am's call came.
Vani, just now the superintendent of police's red beacon car is about to reach your house. Both of you sit in it and come here. For safety, it will be appropriate for you to come to our house now, ma'am said while ordering.
The car Rashil came in, ma'am has already called it back. As we are boarding the police car, the curious gaze of nearby people is on us. Some girls and acquaintances nodded while greeting us. Now Vani's contacts have become big. A life of grandeur is written in her destiny ahead. I heard this kind of whispering in my ear. After some time, as told by mother, we reached her home. Upon our arrival, Swapnil took us straight to mother's room. There Parag is already sitting with mother. Swapnil locked the room from inside.
I have spoken to the Deputy Commissioner of Police. Police surveillance in plain clothes has been set up around our house. Upon seeing any suspicious activity, police are ready to take appropriate action. All this will be done very secretly, mother is telling us.
Aunt, if everything that has been hidden from everyone so far comes out, I won't be able to show my face to the family members on both sides. Saying this, Rashil became tearful.
I have asked the Deputy Commissioner to control it secretly. He has assured me they will take action on Jed only after driving him out of this city. No one here will be able to link the action taken against him to us. We must remain alert, but there is no need to worry. No one here will know anything about this. Mother cleared everything seriously.
I have been familiar with mother's way of working. She is assuring, which means we no longer need to worry. To me, she appears like Mother Saraswati. I feel that except for her desire for marriage with my papa, none of her work or thoughts ever remain incomplete. All the work thought of and desired by her gets completed in a desired manner. What the police did with Jed, no one found out directly. All the week-long tasks of my marriage were completed according to rituals. After taking the 7 vows around the fire, Swapnil and I have once again become life partners in this birth. The tradition of our souls walking together in changing forms is ensured in this birth, life too. The sequence of all guests who came for the wedding returning has continued. 5 days after the wedding, Rashil Parag also have to return with dad mama. A day before that, mother asked Parag Bhaiya, Swapnil, and Rashil along with me to gather in her room once again. What the matter could be, we all have a guess. If what she told is written as a short story, that story goes like this.
Scene change.
Rashil has run away, leaving Jed injured. For an hour, he lay writhing in pain. If there had been any more delay, his life would have flown away, but just then his family members returned. They found Jed lying unconscious. There is no trace of Rashil. They didn't take long to understand what happened in their absence. Going to the police didn't seem in their interest. They secretly admitted Jed to the hospital of a relative doctor. Thus Jed's life was saved. In his state of weakness, Jed couldn't do anything at that time. He resolved in his mind that he wouldn't leave Rashil alive. After recovery, he tried hard in his own way, but Rashil disappeared like horns from a donkey's head. He got disappointed. He had almost forgotten about taking revenge on Rashil. Then years later he learned that Rashil had married someone else and gone to live in America forever. He was left feeling frustrated. He is not in a position to do anything to Rashil by going to America. Just now, when events were held in Jalandhar for the son-in-law, daughter, and granddaughter's welcome, he received information about it from one of his relatives. By the time he reached Jalandhar, it was too late. Rashil had left from there. Although Rashil is still in India, Jed succeeded in obtaining this information. He learned that she would return to America only after participating in a wedding program. Jed set off by bike with his dangerous resolve. Reaching here, he reached near Alka Bhatia's house. He started circling around the house on some pretext. He is seeing guests' presence and wedding hustle in Alka Bhatia's bungalow, but he didn't see Rashil anywhere. He is looking for a way to enter the house. On the second day of such an attempt, traffic police tried to stop him by whistling and waving hands. He understands that since his bike's number is from another state, the policeman is suspicious of him. He knows he has a gun without a license. He increased the speed of the bike and fled from the policeman. He hopes that the policeman won't chase him. But in the attempt to flee, Jed made a mistake. While racing the bike at high speed, the corner of his bike's handle hit the policeman. Because of this, the policeman fell face first on the road. Jed's brain working fast warned him that now staying in this city with this bike wouldn't be right. He raced his bike on the road going out of the city. After walking some distance, when he is feeling calm, just then he heard the sound of a siren chasing. He saw in the mirror a police van coming fast behind him. Jed made the speed very fast. His speed is so dangerous that in a slight mistake, there could be a threat to his life. When he felt he had left the van far behind, then he slowed down the bike and took it off the road and hid behind a tree along with the bike. When the van didn't come for 20 minutes, he became sure that he succeeded in dodging the police. He brought the bike back on the road and moved forward at high speed again. He got peace when he saw boards written on the road. Now he has entered the border of another district. In front of the police of this district, he would be a normal person, not a criminal. He hasn't committed any major crime. When Jed became free from doubts, then he felt hunger. He considered it safe to have food at a roadside eatery. He ordered 2 types of non-vegetarian food and spread out on a cot laid there. He is thinking, Rashil is going to stay here for the next week. He should stay out for 2 days and then return to Alka Bhatia's house. In between, he should change the bike's number plate somehow. His food order has come. He sat up on the cot and fell upon the food with relish. A stressed person often eats more. He ordered as much more as he had eaten. After eating everything, he paid the bill and came back and lay down on the cot. Under the influence of overeating and fatigue, he fell asleep. Then someone is scolding him. Hearing that, he woke up. He saw 2 policemen standing beside the cot. Gemini's critique, creative guidance and presentation instructions. Dear listeners, episode 70 is a story of consequences of bad deeds, unwavering faith, and justice. It proves that in front of true love and goodness, there is no place for malice and revenge. Episode 70 ends.